how this game went. At the end of the day, they shot what, like 60%. It's always tough to come back from that. But at the end of the day, for us, I think we just have to just play our game. Whatever the score is, we know what makes us a good team. We know what got us this far, and we just have to stop looking at the score and just play what we know wins us games.
And just kind of piggybacking off of what you just said, just get back to what we know we are. Coach Bickerstaff said, when we don't play with that heart or that fight, that's what's the most frustrating for him. For you guys, how is that frustrating knowing that you start a season or have this spurt or stretch where you guys are fighting, the grit and identity is within that, and you don't have it for a few games?
It's definitely frustrating because we know what we're capable of. We know what type of level that we need to play at and what we can play at. So just every single game, we keep searching for that level, but we just can't find it. And it's getting to the point where we need to look inside of ourselves to see what we need to improve.
Kelsey.
Coach Russo, The Athletic. Jarrett, you kind of touched on it a little bit there, but when you guys have come out with that competitiveness from the beginning, why do you think you guys aren't coming out with that recently? I mean, have you seen a mentality shift in the locker room? Have you seen something change in warm-ups or shoot around or something like that?
It's nothing to do with a team mentality. It's nothing to do with us going back and forth with each other. We're all locked in. We're all ready to play for each other. It's just for some reason when we step on the court, it's like a lot of things that we practice, we just forget them. We have mental lapses on the court, and we start looking inwards to ourselves, and we just need to be able to play team basketball.
And JB kind of touched on it, but JB mentioned this was an embarrassing loss for you guys. What are the conversations in the locker room?
We want to just look past the game and say, that's disappointing. That's not how we play. That's not how we do things. That's not how this organization was built. And we know that we just have to do better going forward.
Chris
Fedor, Cleveland.com. Jarrett, can you go deeper? How do you fix this?
I touched on it a little bit. We have to look in ourselves. I truly believe that the coaches have best interest every day in and night out. They're coming up with the best game plan for us to win. I think player-wise, we have to be able to lock in more, know our coverages, and just keep playing for each other.
Thank you.
Spencer Davies, basketballnews.com. Jarrett, it looks like when you guys are on the offensive end that things are a little disorganized. Would you agree with that? And what do you think is contributing to that?
I think we definitely are disorganized in some sense. I think it comes back to locking in and just the lineup change. Me, Dre, I know the guards aren't used to playing with 2 7-footers on the court. They used to having Larry or K-Love out there. I know Isaac's still trying to figure out where he needs to be, what type of shots he wants. We're really just trying to figure out how to play together as a team. And I hate saying this over and over, but it's going to take time. I truly believe that's what it is.
And I mean, as a player, not even just for you, but just for even the young guys and the team overall, how difficult is it to make those adjustments on the fly when you're on a West Coast road trip and these games are coming so quickly?
It's really tough. We only have shoot around. That's really the only time that we can, practice tomorrow. But we only have maybe 3 hours to really figure out how to respond to the game and prepare for the next game. It's really short turnaround. We don't have time to play scrimmages so we can get used to seeing how each other work. It's just we got to save our bodies for the next game, and that's the hard part.
And are you taking any onus upon yourself to try and shoot more? Because I feel like I saw you take a couple, those mid-rangers, and you even took a 3 in the game. So,
I'm trying to space the floor. I'm not like Dylan. I'm not like any of the guards shooting it at a high clip. But we have Andre down there. So I'm just trying to do my best to space the floor.
Last one, Chris.
Jarrett, I don't want to put words in your mouth or anybody's mouth. So how do you feel after this one?
Definitely frustrated. I'm frustrated with how we are going about it. I think that it's more mental. I don't think it's it's definitely how hard we're playing, but I think it all lies within ourselves. We're together as a team. We're doing what we need to. It's just our mental capability